So let's talk about affect asymmetry. Well, it used to be that, back in the 70s, I lived here in San Francisco, and right around I lived off Parnassus and Woodland, and right around the corner, Robert Ornstein was doing some research on, the right and left brain, and it made the right brain really popular. Everybody wanted to be a right brain-oriented person, and, it was the cooler side and all that, the highly neglected side. And well, actually, as it turns out, the right hemisphere is the processor of negative emotion. But it doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that, if you get the left side knocked out through a stroke, for example, what you get is the catastrophic effect. Neurologists talk about a left side stroke, meaning left side is now knocked out, right side is now more powerful. The person just, oh, my life has just ended. Of course, they have, depending on where in the brain they incurred the stroke and the blockage, suggests some sort of inability to speak, of course. But nevertheless, the emotional reaction is just catastrophic. Whereas when you have a right side stroke, the reaction is thought to be sort of laissez-faire. Darn, I just had a stroke. Darn, I was going to go to the store today, and I guess I'll have to go tomorrow. Darn it, what an inconvenience. I'm really exaggerating, of course. But the difference is dramatic, because if you have a right side stroke, in a sense, the left side becomes more powerful. Later, when we talk about mindfulness and all that, and Richie Davies and his studies with these Tibetan monks doing these long periods of meditation going in the functional MRI machine, there are particular areas that were neuroplastically changed and larger. Left prefrontal cortex, orbital frontal prefrontal cortex, enlarged, left. In addition to the insula that we'll talk about in a bit. So approach behaviors are really fundamental to the left. In other words, getting up and doing something. In contrast, the right side is more oriented towards withdrawal behaviors. Interesting. Get depressed, you withdraw, you go, I don't feel like it. Close up shop, close the curtains, withdraw from everybody, get more depressed because you're activating the left prefrontal cortex. Start doing some stuff, get activated, and even if you start labeling with language, then you activate the left prefrontal cortex. Not as simple as that, but that's the general concept.